We're letting everybody know real time what just happened on the Audible before the show. Toast, take it over.
Okay. Ready?
Ready.
What's up, guys?
Hi.
Hi.
Hello. That was fucking
How are
dope.
y'all doing?
Great.
Welcome to the show.
Hey,
How you guys
thank
doing?
you. Oh, hey, the doctor.
The
Doctor's
doctor.
the first one to speak today.
Dr. Doom. Well, I thought you were going to get Dr. Doomed because it was like 8:01, and I was like, uh-oh, we're going to get that text. We're going to get that text. We
No,
got to
well,
push
you
it
know
back.
what? Here's the truth of it all, and
Yeah.
this is why I don't do 8 o'clock. The truth of it all is I just finished cooking dinner.
Wow.
Just now.
Okay.
I haven't eaten because I'm here.
What did you
So
cook?
that
You should
last
eat
half an
while
hour.
you're doing the show.
That last half an hour usually is like I'm trying to stuff something in my face because I just got home. We just made dinner. And so, yeah, so I told you 8 o'clock and I was going to stand by that. And my food is getting cold in the kitchen.
I think you should go and have a couple bites so you don't get hangry for later.
No,
That's
no,
fine.
no,
And me
no,
and-
no, no. It's gonna,
because
I'm
me
going to
and
be on
Toast-
edge the entire time.
Me and Toast have to have a little small talk here.
Cheers, my man. So
Cheers.
listen, yeah. Ro.
What?
It's a nice little post you put out there today.
It's a little bit of a whiskey flex.
A little bit of a whiskey flex, yeah. A little bit.
Yeah.
Those that know.
Yeah, there was a couple bottles on there. So, my guy boy. Now listen, it's sketch when I go in there because I'm basically asked by 5 different people for like loose change as I'm walking into this place.
God, I love it.
It
That's the
is
best
not an
kind of liquor store.
advantageous situation, but yeah, they like buzz you in and everything like that. But he's got some great deals on some great
Buzz
whiskey.
you in.
And he sold me on some Colonel Taylor small batch. And bro, this thing just hard charged up the leaderboard for your boy Ro. This is amazing.
Colonel Taylor was part of those the long history of Buffalo Trace. When we're up at the distillery, there was a whole big section on him. So yeah, and I will say when I was at that whiskey room in Louisville, that was a buzz-in place.
Yeah, there you go.
It was a buzz-in place, was it?
Yeah, it was a buzz-in, yeah. Like a pawn shop.
It's like, and this one is
That's
right
crazy.
next to a pawn shop.
Yeah, of course it is.
So it's like, oh my goodness. Like I like military parked my car. For people who don't know what military parking is, that's when you park in reverse so you can get out as fast as you can. It's not really called that, but I call it that. So I make sure I'm military parked in case I have to hard charge and get out of this place. I got my whiskey. I'm getting attacked. Hey man, you got change? I'm like, no. Actually, I did give out some
I
change.
spent it all. I spent it all on the whiskey.
Yeah.
I was just in Orlando for a tournament with Kenzie, and we went to a liquor store because I was there with her teammate's father.
Mm-hmm.
So we ran in there, and nice liquor store in the Reunion area, right? And they had some bottles that I haven't seen in a while, and they had a Fortaleza up top behind the counter up top, along with some very high end bourbon and whiskey. And I was like, how much is the Fortaleza? Because it's usually like $110.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, $159. And I said, what? And he goes, $159. I was like, that's like $60 more than anyone else is going to charge for that bottle, right? And he just kind of looked at me and smirked. And I was like, my God, dude, you're like raping people in here. Like, what are you doing?
Someone's paying for it.
Crazy.
Bro, I'll buy it.
Right?
Ro, you got me right at the end like a good salesman. I went in there for one thing. I went in there for the double oaked. That's all I wanted, the Woodford double oaked, because we're a fan of that on this show. And he's like, and I was like, oh, you still have the deal on the rare? Oh, and sell this. Oh, you want my firstborn baby? Sure, why not?
Bro, so here's the question. Next time you're in there, and obviously you're not going to need to be in there for a while because of the haul you just walked away with. But next time you're in there, you got to ask him, can you get me the double oaked? The double oaked.
The double. Okay. Yeah, he's got some nice stuff in there. He's got the stag. I'm about to pull the trigger on that.
Oaked.
So, we'll see.
It's the double.
The double
oaked and double oaked.
Charge you more.
It's even darker, bro. It's even darker. That's just like molasses. It's like syrup.
It's disgusting. It's like Guinness in a bottle.
Awesome. It's freaking awesome. Oh my God. I'm telling you, Woodford Reserve. I don't know what deal they made with the devil.
Do you
but
remember
that
a
stuff
couple
is-
episodes ago? I don't think we used it as a show title, but I think it was on there. I was like licking an octopus asshole. When you were talking about it, it's really dark. Really, I was like, yeah, it's like licking a rhinoceros's asshole. Don't ask me. Don't ask me. Jim Carrey did it. I saw him come out of one. That was such a good movie. Hey, did you guys see Happy Gilmore 2?
Yes.
I watched it last night. You guys are right. The cameos were everything. The cameos were everything.
It was brilliant. It was so and I think Toast put this out. I mean, it looked for the Gen Xers. That movie was perfectly done. Mm-hmm. It was everything that you wanted and expected it to be. And it was. We actually watched it with the girls, and they were dying, right, because they know all the players, right? So all the cameos. Honestly, I think the part that I laughed the hardest at was Xander going, "That's what she said," and just for totally random, that meant absolutely nothing to do with anything they were saying. I laughed hysterically about that for like 5 minutes. I'm
glad to know he's actually a real golfer. I thought he was just an extra. I knew the other guys. I had no idea.
Won 2 majors last year. Yeah, he's pretty good.
Yeah, I saw Scotty. He got a lot of burn in the movie. I was like, God, this guy's awesome.
The fact that he was like, not again, it was hilarious.
Yeah, spent the second half of the movie.
Them cuffing him up, bro.
Yeah. Oh my God.
I mean, it really was.
It was great.
Perfectly done. Going and being in the cemetery with all of the names of the people who weren't able to be in the movie because they were dead. Just really, really great stuff.
I was pleasantly surprised with Bad Bunny as his Oscar, the guy, the waiter that got fired that became his caddy.
So good.
Because every time someone went down, he's like, "Oh, you need breadsticks?"
Yeah, breadsticks.
You need breadsticks. Guys offering people breadsticks.
And the fact John Daly was the adopted pet of the family.
Bro, he lived in the garage.
Stole the movie. The hand sanitizer.
The cameos are insane. I mean,
just the randomness too. Yeah, just the randomness.
Ben Stiller's kids are in it. Adam Sandler's kids, like his daughter was actually his daughter, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, they have that moment. And that's when I figured that out. He's like, "Oh yeah, you kind of remind me of my dad." I'm like, "Oh, that's because that is your dad." I got you. I'm picking up what you put down.
Good stuff.
So much stuff. I don't know who. Yeah. So who were the sons in the? Were they anyone?
They were.
Yeah, right. I'm not. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm not sure who the sons were. I think one of them may have been a Stiller son.
Okay.
I'm not sure, but yeah, there's the whole cast is cameos, basically.
The whole thing.
Like the kids are kids of famous people.
Yeah. It's amazing.
It's
and
insane.
then
and even Jack Nicklaus with the little, Arnold Palmer. Go get him at the end.
And then he ordered an Arnold Palmer. Like
Lee Trevino says, "I crushed them up in my applesauce. I freaking lost."
They're all sleeping at the end.
Yes. They didn't even see the end of it. They're all passed out on the couch. I mean, it's truly is brilliant. And then the ode to Chris Farley at the very end of the movie.
Yep.
Amazing.
It was awesome.
None of the boys are Sandler's kids, but one of them is Rob Schneider's kid.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, there we go. Yeah.
And then Rob Schneider in the happy place.
On the little
that was his little moment.
Oh my God.
Yep.
I have to watch it again because I no doubtedly missed some, if not a lot of stuff.
Yeah. The only thing that I was surprised because when they first said it was coming out, I figured that he would have had Drew Carey in there because of the Bob Barker thing, but he did not. So they may not be tight.
Interesting.
But yeah, I'll tell you what, Netflix has done a great job with this whole Sandler exclusive run, like the two Aniston movies. Yeah, well, this one's the highest movie of all time.
The highest movie of all time released on Netflix in the first weekend, I guess.
But the two movies he did with Aniston, the murder mystery ones, have been very well done, and
good.
It's been a
those
great.
Movies are awesome.
Yeah.
Kenzie loves those. Like those are really, really good movies. He's done some great movies with her.
Yeah,
we were in Maui for our 5-year anniversary. We got married there, and he and Aniston were there filming a movie, and they were staying at the Four Seasons with us. I was hanging out with him in the pool. And then up to get drinks. I was like, "Hey, what's up, man?"
He's always had that reputation.
What's up?
Just a down to earth guy.
Just chilling.
Is he still in Boca?
Aniston's like 4'6", tiny.
Yeah,
tiny. That was a long
Sailor
time
was
ago.
living like on Atlantic Ave or off in Boca somewhere, or like Delray
His
somewhere.
parents lived in Boca.
Yeah.
But he lives.
Of course
I
they
think
did.
he lives in New York, right? But he lives very, very modest. He lives on like a small house, and he drove himself to the premiere. Right? He pulls up in his SUV and just gets out in his floral shirt and khaki shorts or whatever the hell he was wearing.
That's his thing, man.
Incredible.
Yeah,
God
it's good
bless him.
stuff.
Yeah.
All right, boys. Should we head on down?
I think we should.
Flight 72. Flight 800.
Go! Product there.
Oh, early on that one.
She was right on you.
She was right behind it. Yeah.
Congratulations to Carson Beck, named to the Maxwell Award watch list. See if you can join Vinny, Gino, and Kenny and become the fourth Kane to ever win said award. Ridiculous that Cam didn't win it last year, but whatever. We can get over that. Yeah. Listen, man, he did great at the Canes media day and everything. He's, everyone's been very, very impressed. I need this Notre Dame game to get here, guys. I'm ready for some football and I want to kick some ass.
Can I be honest with you? I wish it was like Bethune. I want nothing to do with Notre Dame week 1. It's too much out of the gate for me. Like,
really?
Yeah.
I'm predicting a win. I'll do it now.
Yeah, me too.
You know what would have predicted a loss for me? Al Golden still being the defensive coordinator, because he would have just wanted to stick it to us.
So happy,
just a little bit more.
Yeah.
I think he was the architect for their success. I mean, their defense, they rode the backs of their defense. Their offense wasn't like a juggernaut. We had the juggernaut offense, by the way. So I think they're going to take a step back defensively. Let's see how that transitions from Alphonse to whatever they got going out now. They're going to have some athletes. I think we're going to have better athletes. They're going to have beef. We have beef. Last time we played Notre Dame, right? And they came in and they were on this meteoric rise, and it was one of the best games in our history as Miami fans in the new era. I don't know when that began, that new era, but it was one of the best games.
It's a short list there, Ro.
Say that again.
It's a short list.
I know it's that Virginia Tech that year. That's pretty much it. And then when we beat Florida State with like Langham and like a Georgia Tech like football, it's not a
one hand, bro.
It's not a storied list, granted. But the one thing I remember vividly about them coming into town, they were just saying, "Oh, they're so much bigger. Their offensive line, Route 66, whatever." They just literally soapboxed over and over. They were going to run all over us. We were small back then. We had a historically small team. We are not going to be small when we face off against Notre Dame. So I think we're going to have like apples to apples in terms of physicality. And I think we're still going to have better athletes because it's South Bend, Indiana. We'll see. I'm going to predict a win. Book it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could do that yet. I just really wish that it wasn't Notre Dame coming in week 1. That's all I'm saying. It's a lot. It's a lot right out of the gate, man.
You know what? I think we
want this team to be able to settle in. So I'd be dumb to say.
What did we start off with last year? What did we start off with? Florida on the road. I didn't like it. I actually predicted a loss.
Yep.
But one of the benefits, we do have a defensive coordinator that's new, is going to keep a simplistic system in place. I think that's going to help our boys. But the bigger dividend is going to be Shannon Dawson coming in year 3. He has that track record. I think his offense is going to be just fine. He's going to put Carson Beck in a wonderful situation and let the guy shine. I think we're going to be okay. Because ultimately, I do think it's going to come to like defensive stops, and our defense is going to have to make some plays. And then that's when you're going to hope Mario Cristobal made the right call. We're going to know quick. Boys. Within those first 4 weeks, give it. The fire alarm's either going to be chirping away again, or all's clear. All's clear.
Scoop. So, I mean, if you're going to end last season the way you did, then you got to start off with a big time game and you got to get a dub, because in the last month, that was just horrifying. Those last 2 losses and then the bowl game as well. There's nothing out of it. I mean, we need a big win to start off the season. So yeah,
absolutely. I'm not saying, I'm not denying that in any way. Yes, we need a big win to start off the season.
So that's why I want to start off with a big game, because you
fine.
Off like
and
shit.
Look, I have to have faith with, and I've said this for a while, so I have to believe in what I've been saying. And not try to second guess it, which is, look, Carson Beck over the last 2 seasons combined is arguably the best quarterback in the country. So I have to believe that he's still that dude, right? He's 2 years ago when his receivers, and he had Brock Bowers, but 2 years ago, his receivers with Brock Bowers, he was really tough to stop. Georgia was a machine offensively. Last year, kind of the same. A lot of drops. We know that. I'm concerned about the wide receiver room. We know that. So that's the cog for me. How is that going to, how are they going to mesh, right? How are we, God, no mesh, please don't. But how are we going to put this together? How is he going to be offensively with this team? I think you're going to see a lot of really productive playing time from the freshman receivers. I think Josh Moore is going to play a role, and I very much think Malachi Toney is going to be a big part of this offense. So are they going to be in sync, and are they going to be able to get it done?
I'm going to go really under the hood right now, and I'm going to make like a really minute kind of prediction, right? If Carson Beck does this well, the University of Miami offense is going to do well. All right.
Okay.
Somebody tweeted me like a Notre Dame clip, and all of a sudden, boom, like the idiot savant thing kicked onto my brain. I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. I do that studio of the game shit too. All right, cool. So but it was like boom, boom, boom. I will tell you, if Carson Beck can go ahead and be good off schedule, if he can be good off schedule when the play is not there and he can still be super effective, the University of Miami's offense will still be top 10. It will still be top 10. If he's able to make the plays. Now, hear me out. We just watched again, and listen, Cam Ward, phenomenal talent, born to throw a football. How many times was the play not there and you just saw him kind of like slide over by the time, look comfortable, and big plays would always happen? We cannot lose that unilaterally with Carson Beck at the QB position. We cannot lose that completely. If he has the ability to replicate one area, one avenue, and it will monumentally lead to the success of the University of Miami Hurricanes. Hear me out. All he has to do is just watch Cam Ward film and see what happens when the play's not there. Because there's times when that defensive coordinator is going to kick Shannon Dawson's ass. And when he does, Cam Ward bailed you out. And it wasn't like Lamar Jackson. I'm not asking Carson Beck to turn in and bail you out like Lamar Jackson. That's not what Cam Ward did. Cam Ward would just know how to escape and slide in the pocket, just move, keep his eyes downfield. Nobody's going to look at Cam Ward when he walked out of his historical season with the University and say he was a run-first quarterback. Carson Beck's not a run-first quarterback either. But if he can do that, if he can extend the play, I'm telling you, Scoop, Toast, I'm telling you, top 10 offense on deck. He's just got to be able to operate off schedule.
Have you seen enough game film of him to be able to tell whether he is elusive? I'm not asking for mobility. I'm asking for elusiveness.
I will tell you right now, it is not what I saw of Cam Ward. That's what to me always made Cam Ward special, is that he didn't. Do you remember when we had Tyler, and we have a lot of respect and admiration for Tyler, but it was always about how his drops needed to meet his wide receiver depth relationship. And when that was disjointed, when you went to Texas A&M, guys aren't running the right route distance, and it just was thrown off. But you never heard that with Cam Ward because he just had this instinct and feel to just make it work, right? I think Carson Beck's going to be several steps ahead of what Tyler was, but I think he's going to take several steps back from Cam Ward is, but we just need to hope that it's enough that it, it propulses, it jettisons us into the next stratosphere in terms of offensive efficiencies. I think we can be top 10. That's literally where I'm going to tell you it's at.
I have another question. Do you think, and this is for everybody, do you think that this offensive line is the best offensive line since Mario's gotten here?
Yes, but with a caveat, with an asterisk, it depends if the left tackle is the hyperbole that he says it is, because that's going to be your wink leg. I love your guard play. Your guard play is going to be fine. Center, I'm with the track record of marching out several transfer centers. I'm not worried about the center position, right? You have a special first-round talent on the right tackle spot. I love your guards. Inez Cooper is another one of those guys that is getting praise for an Outland trophy. Okay. So it's going to come down to your left tackle. He's a behemoth of a man, but I have seen him get beat rather easy where Francis Mario doesn't have that issue. So it depends. He could, yes, Scoop, but if Mario is right in saying that the most improved player is your left tackle, that's going to be the key. If he is that, then you have the best offensive line since Mario's got here. Correct.
So all of these rankings, and listen, we've seen a ton of them where folks are saying the top 10 quarterbacks in this conference, this and that, and Carson Beck just either not making the list or he's way down low on the list. And it's just confirmation to me of just there's narratives and there's agenda because, and this isn't to throw any shade at our guy, but I'm just amazed by the difference in preseason prognostications for Carson Beck's season and Ruben Bain's season. I mean, Ruben played 9 games last year, was hurt, did not have as good a season as he did as a freshman. And everyone's talking about him being like a top 15 pick, and he's a finalist to be the best defensive lineman in the country. He could be the number 1 taken off the board. And Carson Beck, meanwhile, like last year's down years, oh my God, he's done. He's washed up. It's over. Like the year before that was a fluke. I don't understand. It's insane to me, but it just shows you the evidence that there are narratives and there are agendas because those don't go hand in hand.
From what you just said, I think something emerged, and let's just have this debate. What emerged for me is it seems like the pundits said Ruben Bain being hurt is less negligent than what Carson Beck's receivers did to him the year before.
Right? Yeah, like leading the nation in drops.
Okay, so that's what they're saying. We don't care about the drops as much as we think that Ruben Bain's going to regain 4. But it all comes back to the same thing. You're absolutely right, Toast. 1,000%. 2 years ago, they were dominant at their position. Absolutely dominant. Carson Beck 2 years ago, phenomenal. 2 years ago, Ruben Bain, phenomenal. Last year, Ruben Bain's hurt. Last year, Carson Beck's receivers let him down. And I think that's kind of where you wrap the bow
into last year as a projected top quarterback in the country.
Yes.
Let's not forget that.
Number 1 overall draft pick.
Mario said that.
I think that's nuts, right?
Mario said that too.
Yes.
I didn't hear him say it, but
he said it on the Joe Rowe show.
Oh, I don't listen.
He said, "Let's not forget," and that's how he started. Let's not forget that last year was Carson Beck, who was like pretty much promoted as being the number 1 overall pick, and Cam Ward was like kind of an afterthought, 3rd, 4th, 5th round guy. So let's not forget that's what the prediction was last year at the beginning of the year.
So there was another Rowe. You put out a tweet this week. It was the list of the best head coaches in college football. Who are the best head coaches? Who are the best game day sideline guys? And there was no mention of our guy Mario Cristobal, and I'll be on. And some
how many coaches are on that list?
I think there was 10.
Yeah, but they had the Florida head coach on there.
Yeah, but Billy Napier was on there.
No. It was a lot more than 10. It was like 2 or 3 columns.
It might have been all right.
But in the top 10, he wasn't there. Yeah. But they put Billy Napier, so that's basically. I was just commenting on the top 10 and the absence of Mario Cristobal. But Toast, I saw what you responding. Go ahead.
So that
buddy,
was my whole thing. Yeah,
my head went to the same place where yours went to.
The Georgia Tech game.
Yes.
Like losing a game from what should have been victory formation, that's going to take a long time and a lot of great wins for folks to forget about that. And that is absolutely going to be a major con when you're talking about who's your best game day coach. Like that's going to be a huge. If
you also have
wasn't
the
our head
last season as the freshest in your mind.
Correct.
For those people who say you boys need to let it go, that happened a couple of seasons ago. I'm just here to remind you. I took a leadership class and it was fascinating because this woman told, and she was phenomenal at administering this class, but she said like certain things you do in life, they're like 10-year deals. Like when Will Smith smacked the shit out of Chris Rock, that's going to stain him for 10 years, and it has. Mario, that was your 10-year moment, buddy. That's not going away. It was evident in that list because immediately I was like, that kept you from that. You literally let Billy Napier jump you. You jump that guy every chance you get in recruiting. You stuff that guy in a locker. But he jumped you on a list, and he was on the hottest of hot seats at one point last year, and then he kind of like navigated himself out with like a subpar season. It's weird.
Right.
But so he literally will jump you because you Chris Rock the bitch.
Yeah. Mario at Oregon is on the list, and he's high on the list because it's prior to that incident.
Yes.
Correct.
Right.
Yes.
And he's at Miami. Now, I will say this because I do think that the agenda falls into play there. There's no doubt about that because let's not forget he did something similar at Oregon.
He did. It wasn't as egregious.
It wasn't as egregious, but it was there.
It was right there.
The game was won.
We mocked it. I made fun of it.
Of course we mocked it. Yes. Any detractor for Mario being the head coach of Miami pointed to that.
Yep, we did.
And if he was still at Oregon, he would be on that list. So Miami is a factor in this. but the Georgia Tech debacle, I don't care how long it goes. Road tells you 10 years. That's a 20-year deal. Worst damn thing I've ever. I saw it live. Yeah. Thought I was going to hurl. Literally. Moved everyone out in front of me.
Yeah.
Bad.
Just from brain-numbingly dumb, it actually eclipses what friggin' Pete Carroll calling the pass instead of the run to Marshawn Lynch in the Super Bowl.
I'm not really sure about that.
Well, sure, because it was literally from victory formation.
Pete
Let's
Carroll
put another rival.
Mount
Rushmore of bonehead plays. You got the Pete Carroll
right there. It's 1A and 1B.
Pete Carroll, the Mario Crispo call, and the Chris Webber timeout. I don't know what fourth is, but I know those three are probably like the most bonehead plays in sports.
Well, two of those are my teams, so just it hurts. It stings. I'll bring this up though. You brought up Billy Knapp's. I saw a list today where he's the number one. He's got the hottest seat.
Number
in the
one
country.
hot seat.
Yeah, number one hot seat. And listen, I agree because the media, again, we talk about agendas and narratives, and even the fan bases. Everyone's propping up Lagway so much that apparently Florida's supposed to be first, second in the division and compete for an SEC title. And so the expectations are through.
The expectations are out of control.
Anthony
Richardson
in trouble because 2.0.
He's screwed because
it's Anthony Richardson 2.0. I'm telling you, it's the same thing. It's like the one glaring thing I see with Lagway. He's got a great arm. He has a very, very, very strong arm. It would be nice to watch like a throwing competition in terms of pure distance between Carson Beck and him. But he is just, it's a howitzer with no aim. You just see some bad, like Cam Ward had bad decisions, right? But he had immaculate throws. Lagway is just like literally will try to throw a curl 5 yards away, and it's like literally houses it into the stands. It's just bad. It's bad. Okay. I don't see it.
And I thought about this before, and then I forgot about it, and you just made me think about it again. Cam Ward's season of last year, remarkable. Cam Ward made some of the worst decisions that we have seen a quarterback make here in a really long time, right? Both can be true. Both were true. Both are true. You get Carson Beck, who isn't as prolific potentially, not as electrifying, maybe a bit more efficient, but will not make those plays to the negative side of things. Do they balance each other out?
They potentially could, because when you think about when Cam Ward made his most perplexing decisions, remember I told you what the key for the season is? Like just a little small key. If they do this, it's going to lead to a lot of success. Well, that's when Cam Ward was his absolute best and worst. When the play was breaking down and he extended it, think about that Cal interception. He's extending the play. You're like, run, just run. And he decides to just airmail it to the opposite side of the field. It gets picked. It's ugly, right? So, yeah, I see what you're saying is because Cam Ward, I don't know, because of that other caveat that I put you, it's like on the same spectrum. I need him to extend plays like Cam Ward is, but now can you extend the plays and not throw those perplexing interceptions? I do see a propensity for Carson Beck on film enough times. He does put some balls in harm's way. He's not escaping that, I think, coming in and changing his uniform from orange and green from red and black. I think he's still going to put some balls in harm's way. Like in system, he does that a little bit more than I would say that I saw Cam Ward do. It's just, you got to see when a play breaks down, when he's extending, is he going to do that stupid just throw across the middle thing? Because that's what killed Cam Ward at times.
So I will say that according to the folks, staff and whatever, if you're talking about last year, he was forcing throws because he knew his wide receivers were fucking going to drop shit. And apparently that started playing into it. That's at least what they say. Here's my biggest thing. I agree with you, Scoop. I think that without making those, I think that balances out. But my bigger worry and my bigger, I guess, question mark about Carson Beck is Cam had an amazing ability to not give a fuck what happened last play and come right back. Like he'd get to the sideline, whatever, don't worry, we're going to go ahead and get it back on the next drive. That is such an amazing attribute in a quarterback, to literally be able to just have amnesia about that horrific interception you just threw. I hope Carson Beck has that same thing and isn't someone that might let something like that dwell for 2 or 3 series. You know what I'm saying? And so I guess that's what I don't know. I have total confidence that I think all the attributes, the physical and everything, but that aspect of his game, I'm hoping that is similar to Cam Ward.
You can't be afraid to fail at the highest levels of sports. You have to set the failure expectation. You have to set the failure floor. Like, if it happens, this is what we're going to do. And that is a huge question mark, Toast. Absolutely right. How is he going to handle that? Because we have two polar opposites over the last 2 seasons. One seemed to pout, the other one seemed to not bother, and I know which ones the fans rallied around more. Okay? Even with the bad decisions Cam Ward had, they never really piled on the kid, even with those. I mean, you would see the tweets. That was terrible. But it wasn't like personal. If he pouts, they're going to make it personal, Miami Hurricanes fans, and just remember that.
All right. So just some stats here, because we've talked about this, but I do want to talk about it. I just bring it up just because I'm thinking about it. Right. So 2 years ago, he threw less passes. He threw for almost 4,000 yards, 3,941 yards, 24 touchdowns, 6 picks. QB rating of 168. Last year, he threw more passes at 65%. The year before, he was at 72.5% completion percentage. That's astounding, to be honest with you. Everything over 70 is just insanity.
But being a 65 in your team led in drops is an amazing stat, if you ask me.
Yeah, he had 65%.
Yeah, 65%. And your receivers led the country in drops.
Yeah, with 12 picks, 28 touchdowns, 12 picks, 145 rating. So, I mean, it's whatever. If I told you that we had a quarterback that threw 65%, completed 3,500 yards, 28 touchdowns, you'd be thrilled. You'd say we're going to the playoffs 100 out of 100 times.
And for reference, DJ Lagway, 59.9% completion percentage.
Is that good?
Yeah, that's a lot less than
good,
right? Yeah,
he's hurt again, apparently.
Wow. He's in a walking boot.
Guy's hurt nonstop.
All right, so we got to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to talk about the ACC media members did their preseason predicted order of finish for the ACC. We'll see how that ended up. But let's talk about our people.
Let's go. They protect you. Just like Mario Cristobal's offensive line, you want the best protection. There's one number to call. It's 954-561-305. I'll circle back to that. It's 981-ROOF, y'all. 561-954-305. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
It never matters. What matters is you have the Paul Baines protection. Staples in the South Florida community. They've been doing it for years and years and years, y'all. It's such a recognizable name. And I know, listen, not to toot our horn, I hear you guys saying Baines a lot, right? Baines. Touchdown, Baines. You know it. You're going to say it throughout the course of the season. Every time a Miami Hurricane scores this season, it'll come in a plethora and in bunches. Just yell Baines. And what's his name, Scoopy?
Paul.
And what do you do with Paul?
You got to give Paul a call.
Yep. Baines.
Miami Hurricane Team Store is where you go, the official team store of your Miami Hurricanes. Unless you're out there golfing right now, Windcraft Miami Hurricanes Neon 3-pack golf balls. Only $18. You throw down a little promo code OBB25, get 20% off that. Yeah, you got a trailer hitch. They got the Windcraft Miami Hurricanes Black Sebastian, the Ibis hitch cover. $35. Get 20% off on that as well. They got signings down there all the time. Is Miami Hurricane Team Store, Coral Gables, or online. Promo code OBB25. Then you go to Manscaped, where last week you heard from one of my testicles. It's hot out there, people. You need to get some lotions for your testicles and for your junk down there. OBB will get you 20% off everything at manscaped.com.
Hey, yo, what's up? It's me, your rat testicle.
I was like, oh, he's back. He's back. The only listen, Manscaped, you're super cool company. We've partnered with you for years and years and years now. The only recommendation that I have, can you come with like the ball moisturizer in like a Costco size? Because us South Floridians need that. Just saying.
Yeah, no, a bigger container would be good. Yes.
Yeah. Now we've talked about the
dainty.
balls.
It's kind of dainty.
Mm.
Yeah.
You know what's left. We got to talk about the package.
The packages. BeatingTheBookie.com is where you get your packages. And if you can follow them at Beating the Bookie, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, any of those fancy social medias. And if you get to listen to this early enough, the Wyndham Championship starts this morning. And our boy Novak's back in action.
Mm-hmm.
Finally took last week off, and he played the previous 2 weeks and over in Scotland and Ireland. And and the times were all messed up, and it was a disaster, and you couldn't follow anything live, and blah. So welcome back. Can you tell us about the tennis packages?
Bro, you got to get the tennis package. First of all, it's the least expensive package that he has for 30 days. And he is right now winning at a 66% clip. So that's 2 of every 3 bets you're putting in right now since he started this 3 months ago. It's pretty big sample size. Majors, non-majors. There's like ATP and WTA tournaments, like 3 at a time going on, like around the globe. It's bizarre. It's not like the PGA where there's just one tournament. There's like, what if the PGA had like 4 tournaments at the same time?
That's a good
But
idea.
Yeah, get the package, man. And that Wyndham package, so there is a max play for the whole tournament.
Oh, I didn't see it yet. I haven't logged in. I'm gonna log in after the show. And also, you know what's coming up, right? It's football season. Yes. It's almost tomorrow.
Well, we got a game.
Tomorrow is game month. It's August, people.
We have a game tonight. Hall of Fame game in Canton.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Oh my God. I mean, it's the NFL. Who cares?
Whatever. Who cares? But still, it's football.
Right? I mean, it's football. I understand. It's fantastic. But yeah, so football's right around the corner, and we will have picks for you for the season, and we'll do our pick'ems. Oh man, I can't wait to do pick'ems. Who won that last year?
Oh boy, I think it was Roe.
That's Scoopy.
Was it? I thought it was Roe. Like the last week. I don't know.
Let's find out.
And also, I saw a tweet today, Scoop, to someone counting down like 71 days until the NHL kicks up again. Here we go.
There we go. Back to back champs.
Just end.
Just ended. But when you play until the end of June, it's a quick off season.
You guys ended on a 3-way tie last season.
Oh my God.
Oh, that's right.
You were
3-way tie. That's why I couldn't remember who won.
Every one of you. Yeah.
I gotta go down to Miami Team store, or maybe a different store. I don't want to compete against them, but I need to buy me another little Stanley Cup. I got one over my right shoulder here.
Well, there you go.
There you go. Yeah.
I got to get another one. Get another one.
Very good.
All right. So ACC Media Days went down, and with that, the media members all vote on how they think the conference is going to finish off. 17 teams in this bad boy. Do you want me to just start with 17?
Do we know who voted what?
No, I don't know who voted what. I suppose that might be out there. I did not see that. I just see the.
I got to look that up because I got to know what.
Yeah, well, there's a couple that I'd be interested to know about.
Did here.
Okay.
Okay.
So 17 teams finishing in dead last place. Your Stanford Cardinal.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Finishing in 16th place is going to be Wake Forest. 15th place is going to be Cal. 14th is Virginia. 13th, Boston College.
Imagine if Boston College had a wide receiver for quarterback.
Oh my God,
it'd be good.
All over the place. Syracuse coming in number 12 after that season last year. Ooh, Fran Brown, that's tough.
That is tough.
Now number 11 is interesting. It's Virginia Tech.
Okay.
Yet somebody gave them a first place vote.
What?
Mm-hmm. They have one first place vote. Someone thinks they're going to win the conference.
It's the same guy who said Ichiro wasn't a first ballot Hall of Famer.
Right? Yeah,
same guy.
It probably is. In 10th place, they're predicting the NC State Wolfpack. 9th place is Pitt. 8th place is North Carolina. Here's an interesting one. 7th place, Florida State. However, they got 4 first place votes.
That's egregious.
Ooh.
They were 2 and 10.
They were 2 and 10. 4 first place votes. I'm guessing all from the Panhandle area. God, it's insane. 6th place is Duke. No first place votes. 5th place is Louisville. No first place votes. 4th place, Georgia Tech, who we do not play this year.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, 2 first place votes.
Tired of losing to them, to be honest with you.
Number 3, we do play on the road, SMU. Also with 2 first place votes. Canes come in at number 2 with 7 first place votes. And Clemson is number 1 with 167 first place votes. So not even close, like a domination that they are easily by far the best team in the conference.
I saw OBB alumni and Sun Sentinel beat writer Mr. Adam talk about that. And I immediately, my head, it's like they get the benefit from the fact that we Bill Bucknered it last year. We let that Syracuse game go right through our legs, And next year, you know, their previous year street cred jumped up because they got into the AC. They backdoored into the ACC title game. If the University of Miami went into the ACC title game last year, they don't have that many first place.
They didn't
votes,
backdoor.
We have more.
They just stepped over our fucking body that was curled up in the fetal position after tripping on ourselves.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like just stepped over us.
All we blew a 21-point lead. Like I said, Syracuse rolled right between our legs. We Bill Bucknered that bitch. Right.
That's fine. But you honestly think that Miami has a better chance of winning the ACC than Clemson?
I would say,
yeah. I think that the University of Miami number should be higher. I think Clemson should be higher, not that much higher, but I don't think Miami should be lower, and Clemson should benefit the way that they did from the season that they had a year ago. Because it was a subpar season.
Defensive line in the country.
What they lost three times, right? They lost three times.
Lost 3 times.
Yeah. Okay. And then they lost again, and they got pretty much boat raced in the playoffs, right?
Yeah.
So they didn't have a phenomenal season. I think their quarterback is good, but I mean, let's be honest. He's not Trevor Lawrence good. He's not like Deshaun Watson good when Deshaun was still kind of cool. You know what I'm saying? They just you heard about that Christian Wilkinson saga there too. And they said between him and Deshaun, they had one weird ass locker room. Anyways, I digress. He's a good QB. It is what it is. That system didn't work. I remember we were just saying, oh, they're going to be runaways with this conference, and they had perplexing losses like everything else. You know, it just hasn't really. It didn't look perfect. It didn't look like Clemson last year, but somehow it's good enough to get them all those first place votes this year.
I'm surprised that the gap is 160 vote difference.
That's all I'm saying.
Like
that is like, I would think that it'd be more like Clemson, maybe 100, and Miami coming in at like 70 something. Like
sure, that would make more sense.
That would be, yeah. I mean, that is just
near
no one has any. That's
near unanimous. Is a little ridiculous.
I mean, it's a throwaway because you got Vatech got a vote, and we got 3 more votes than FSU. It's like,
I just want to bring this up because we kind of just glossed over this ranking, but I just want to bring it up. You could win 6 Super Bowls, but you have one juvenile, obnoxious girlfriend. You're not going to get a first place vote,
bro. He's going to be there week 1. Just going to tell you, and she's going to be right there.
She's going to have a headset
by his
She's
side.
going to hold. Yeah.
She's going to have a headset.
She's
going to hold the diaper bag and have a headset.
It's phenomenal.
I would not be surprised if they have some sort of an incontinence sponsor going on this year. Depends, something like that.
They're both in diapers.
Sort of bladder control.
They're at the same respective age where you go and start in diapers and end in diapers. They're pretty much on the opposite ends of the spectrum.
When I think of those two together, I think of her like in black latex, like a Catwoman suit with a whip, and him on all fours with a diaper.
That's where your mind went.
Can we talk about? God, I mean, you brought up depends.
Yes.
And I know we're going to get into this at some point, I would imagine, but can you? I don't know who on this show had seen the clip of Deion talking about depends.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you guys saw that or not.
Yeah,
so if you so part
colon
of his bladder cancer.
Bladder cancer.
But so he had his bladder removed,
mm-hmm.
and they had to create a new bladder.
Yep.
And he essentially is wearing diapers.
Mm-hmm.
And he talks about it and how the fact that he is, he's in depends. And when he wakes up from a nap, the first thing he does is check to see if he peed himself. Now, this is Deion Sanders. You say what you will, say what you want. The best to ever do it. And really great, I think, to his players. Good for you, bro. Like if we've spoken poorly about you, it's because you deserved it. But hot damn, good for you for standing up and being honest and open and transparent, because a lot of people are dealing with that stuff, and they're dealing with it in solidarity and in the dark and with embarrassment. So the fact that he can truly come out and say that and provide anybody with some morality or some strength or some self-confidence, the fact that, this is life. We have to deal with this kind of stuff sometimes. I was amazed by that clip. I've watched it more than once, to be quite honest with you. And I just had to say it. I mean, I was not to say that I'm proud of him, but I was proud of the situation and proud that he stood up and was as transparent as he was.
100%. And I'll jump on that because Scoop, I mean, so I all day long, I'm talking to folks in their 70s and 80s, and you don't even understand how often the term depends comes up and incontinence comes up because I sell Medicare and these folks want to know if Medicare, it is humiliating. They view it as a humiliating thing. And anything that can remove that stigma, because listen, dude, getting old is hard enough. Getting old sucks and whatever. And Deion's not even old. Like he's not even like a guy in his 80s and he's having to deal with this. So yeah, props to him because
we need to come up with like a line of like, not Depends, but they look like camouflage, like boxers or like UFC trunks. If I'm going to wear Depends, I'm going to have some cool ass Depends, bro.
Well, I mean, listen, dude,
look at this shit. Like they're like sex symbols, bro.
You walk around like, only in those.
Yeah. Like look,
Speedos,
are those diapers?
But padded.
Nope.
Listen, I'll admit, man, back in the day, I used to make jokes about that sort of shit, but then
of course,
working with
when you were a kid
and talking to a kid when I was in my 30s.
It changes when we pass halftime, boys, because
it does.
I'm just saying.
That's part of my 5 questions. I call us third quarter.
Jesus Christ.
We're in the third quarter, boys.
Yeah.
No matter how you like, we're not even in the second quarter anymore.
No, we're out of
third
halftime.
quarter.
100%. Yes.
Yeah, we're past halftime. So
yeah, Bobby McFerrin was playing it. We're out of halftime.
Yeah. Still alive, by the way.
Stay alive.
Right.
Hey,
God.
Stay alive.
So
all right, sorry, Jenners. I took that away for go
ahead, Jenners.
What do we got?
No. Deion was on there. We're going to talk about that. Just a few pieces of audio so we can get to 5 questions. Did you want to play the Ichiro sound?
Yes.
From the Hall of Fame speech. He had a nice little shot of the Marlins.
And to the Miami Marlins, I appreciate David Sampson and Mike Hill for coming today. Honestly, when you guys called to offer me a contract for 2015, I have never heard of your team.
Someone didn't take too kindly to that in the audience.
Oh yeah, like for sure.
Wow.
So I got a question this week from X, and it was going to be part of the 5 questions, but I'm a little 5 question heavy.
Mm-hmm.
It came from Justin on X. Did you guys see that bust? Did you see the Ichiro bust?
Horrible.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what is like literally, what is the worst bust you've ever seen?
I mean, it might be that.
Yeah, that Ronaldo.
I will say the Ichiro one looks nothing like him from afar, but as you get close, you Monet that bitch and you see the watermarks.
Squint your eyes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It looks a little bit better because then you kind of see his signature, like, facial hair. I still got to go though. For me, the Dwayne Wade was horrible.
Wait,
for me, it's
Ronaldo too. So yeah, we got a Mount Rushmore of bad busts.
Listen, we've said it before, whoever did the Ed Reed should do all of them.
Yeah,
his was perfect. Can we throw Happy Gilmore in there?
Oh yeah, that was that was great.
And there's your 4. We got Ronaldo, Ichiro, Dwayne Wade, and Happy Gilmore.
You know what sucks? And just to bring it up, Scoop, I'm pretty certain if it wasn't for the timing and the rehab, the fact that Rory was in it, Tiger would have been in that. But he was obviously after surgery and everything. Yeah. I'm guessing like it wasn't, because he absolutely would have been in that.
Sure.
If all those other guys were, yeah.
It's true.
So, all right.
And then we had this happen at a WNBA game the other
This
night.
is the best moment
hold
of the
on a
week.
second, though.
Okay.
Let's go here.
This audio kind of sucks because they never
I sort of
acknowledge it.
Yeah, I sort of cut it down to about 20 seconds.
I'm waiting for like somebody say something, and nobody acknowledges.
You can hear it at the end of the clip. Listen to the end of the clip. You can hear the moment where she goes, "Uh-oh," when they show it on TV and they zoom in on it.
Hayes gets blocked by Maya Caldwell. Something flies on the court, actually, from the crowd as that goes off the fingertips of the Valkyries. But to my knowledge, it's still underneath the seat. I'm looking right at it. Yeah, and no one's picked the object up yet. You guys, oh my gosh, okay. Inappropriate.
Oh my gosh, okay.
I mean,
I think what made it inappropriate was neon. It was like Seahawk neon.
Yeah, for those who don't know,
green dildo.
For those who don't know, it was a big green dildo.
Yes, yeah, like a leprechaun. Or like the Jolly Green Giant, maybe.
It was like Jolly Rancher green.
Mm-hmm.
So let me get this straight.
Amazing.
It was thrown onto the court.
Yes.
Okay. What possesses somebody to say, I'm going to go to a WNBA, which that's a miracle in itself that you actually attended a WNBA game, because honestly, we know that the NBA subsidizes it. Anyway, you go there and you're like, I know what I'm going to do. At some point, I'm going to buy a neon green dildo and I'm going to chuck it on the court. It's like, I don't know. I would never have that on my life bingo card. And I'm just so confused.
I loved how no one picked it up.
Yeah.
They were afraid.
Didn't they throw one on the field at the Bills game like last year or 2 years ago?
And I want to see who did, because I want to see. I have one question: was he wearing gloves when he did it?
Well, so here's my thing, dude. It was a bad week for the WNBA. So someone throws the giant, Jolly Green giant cock onto the court. But there was another game where one of the girls, I guess, her weave got torn off.
Oh, her wig.
And it happens, and as soon as it happens, she just bolts right off of the court, and they call a timeout. But I guess some fan yells something like to make fun of her as she's running off,
and they kicked him out.
They eject the fan. Like, how soft are you? Like, really? You're stopping the game because your wig came off, and no one can make fun of you for that?
Yeah,
I mean, really?
Yeah.
Come on,
we're making fun of you.
Like, what are we talking about?
We're
here?
the Orange Bowl boys. We'll make fun of you all day long. You know what the first word that came into my mind when I'm thinking about this, because I didn't see it obviously, but now I just heard about it. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Like, you kidding me? It fell off during the game. We're going to talk shit about that.
He's running.
We talk shit about LeBron's hairline all the time. That thing's just been disappearing over the years, but he still pretends. We'll clown him to the day we die. We're not going to make fun of you. Of course we will.
Oh.
Suck it up, ladies. Tough it up.
Whatever. All right.
All right, last thing. Last piece of audio with 5 questions. I thought this was amazing. You saw the guy, the Savannah Banana guy on CNN?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Do the backflip and just face plant so hard.
Yeah.
Oh,
bad.
Oh, Jesus.
That never happens. That, what you just saw there, is a brand new twist on America's favorite pastime.
Is that what it is? Listen to the girl say, oh, Jesus, before he does the flip.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, God.
Then he says that never happens.
That never happens.
Well, it doesn't, because he's not landing on a
grass field.
Yeah.
Space full of slick linoleum or whatever.
At this stage, anything CNN
Honestly,
touches turns
they
to
don't
shit.
need the publicity, but him face planting gave them more publicity than if he would have landed it. If he just landed the flip, it was just another.
It's true. It's like the guy who intentionally
It's another
walked off the
numbskull
raft
that
with
just
the Cleveland helmet.
Yeah, who cares? He does a backflip. Wow, but the fact that he landed on his face was
He did land on his
marketing
face.
gold. We should do this before the season. One of us needs to just try a flip. Who's
Okay?
Scoop? I'm nominating
All
you.
Yeah. So, I mean, Scoop's the only one
We
that's
have
got
the
a shot
audio.
at it.
Oh.
Oh God.
Yeah. So when he doesn't stick the landing, like, oh, did you see Scoop?
See him go
I'm
down.
telling you, brilliant.
Face first.
All right, what's up?
That's it.
It's that time, boys.
5 questions.
Yeah, well, hopefully we don't
keeps eating shit.
face plant the landing. What is the best way to chill out?
The best way to chill out?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's easy for me. I'm going to go ahead and smoke a fatty and go out to the pool and just
Amazing.
float and just float. Just gonna float, bro.
Do you bring a raft with you?
Like it.
I have a noodle. I bring a noodle
float
with
down
me.
here, Billy.
I have a noodle.
What is what is the music? Because that's part of my answer. What is the music that's playing on when you're floating in the pool?
Actually, today when I did it during my lunch break, it was 21 Pilots.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't heard them in a while.
Yeah, dude, Blurry Face is a really good album. Really good album.
I think there's 2 modes for me. If I go on a walk with like classical music, I chill instantly out. But if I'm on a balcony, it's a little cool in the air, or fans got to be on, some good music, glass of bourbon, instantly chill out. Instantly. 2 down, 2 to go. Talk to me, Goose.
I will say about half an hour or 45 minutes before sunset on a putting green somewhere, practice facility, just out there, just rolling the rock a little bit.
Nice.
It's a good way to chill out.
Yeah, pour a drink and just sit out. We have a nice back deck behind the house that just overlooks the woods. No neighbors, no nothing, and just everything is serene and quiet, chill. Best place.
Perfect.
Question number 2. Pick an actor to play the role of any superhero or villain in the Marvel or DC universe. I don't care. We'll explain that to Scoop later. Who would kill it as who? So which actor hasn't played a role of any of these people, but would you just know absolutely would kill it? Who would kill it as who?
I would go Hillary as Catwoman.
Fuck.
Cellulite hanging in pubic hair.
Oh, damn.
Catwoman. Oh, fuck. Dude.
I will tell you.
It's good visual.
And then you'll
it's not. No, I give you a visual of Belichick's
visual.
girlfriend in a Catwoman outfit, and you give me Hillary Clinton. Like, bro, these things are not the same.
Hey, Preston, let's see if you're on my wavelength. Wavelength. Jenners, hit a button. It was like something, hit a button.
Not talking about this.
There's another one. There's another one. About an old prostitute.
Oh, you're talking about
knock some cobwebs off the old cooter scooter and make some slot money.
Love her. Hey, Grandma.
Thanks, Hillary.
Kind of sounds like her. Play it again.
Knock some cobwebs off the old cooter scooter and make some slot money.
Yeah, she spent the weekend in Georgia.
Like
yeah,
that's Arkansas Hillary. Before
Arkansas Hillary. Yeah,
that's from Arkansas. Yeah,
that's Little Rock Hillary. That's what that is.
Little Rock Hillary.
I would like to say that I want to recast Captain Marvel in the worst way because I think she sucks, and I think Sydney Sweeney should play that role.
She should play every role.
She should play all the roles.
She's all the roles. Every role.
Every role.
That was some
She should play
controversy
every
this week,
female.
too.
And it shouldn't be controversy. Like,
the
it
stupidest
shouldn't
thing
be.
ever.
The fact that there is controversy just shows you why you done lost your mind.
I will
It's
just
like-
say that any video that was upset by that, they all had a lot of things in common.
Oh yeah, it's funny.
A lot of nose rings, a lot of multicolored hairdos.
Yeah, and I know we're trying to get the dye out of our foods. It might be affecting us when it's close to our brains.
Possibly seeping into the brain. Seeping into the brain.
Oh, there you go.
Sydney Sweeney, that'd be a good one. I'll be honest. I would love to see Cillian Murphy.
Ooh,
get a bigger hand. He was in DC a little bit with
as a
Batman,
Scarecrow.
The Scarecrow,
Yeah.
but I'd like to see him get like a bigger thing, like in Marvel. I think he'd be a phenomenal evil son of a bitch.
Yeah,
He is.
They should recast him as King the Conqueror. He would
recast him as Doom.
Oh yeah,
or whatever.
Turn around and use Robert Downey. That's terrible.
Yeah, I
Jenner,
saw Superman.
Oh, I liked it.
I liked it too.
I didn't hate it. I think some people hate it. I didn't hate it.
I will say that I got
about parts of it.
I was pissed off about one aspect of the plot.
Okay. Spoiler free.
Spoiler. Well, I mean, all right. If you haven't seen it, then just tune out right now, real quick. I don't like the fact that they went ahead and changed canon that he came here to take over the Earth.
Yeah,
that annoyed me.
That was the big, and for some reason, I just kind of like glossed over that. I didn't really care.
Mm-hmm.
All his other fathers told him to come over here and like protect the Earth. This one said, "Come over here and like multiply."
Yeah.
Which, okay, hey, we're just trying to protect our race and species. I just thought it was like and it makes sense because it's James Gunn. I was like, it's Guardians of the Galaxy and Superman had a baby, and that's exactly what that movie was. It had that Guardians of the Galaxy vibe that he brings to the table. It was fun. I mean, it's not going to go down in the annals of like the best, Superman movie of all time, but it was fun. It was definitely fun. Jenners, who you replacing with who? Or who's killing it as who?
It's tough. I would like, honestly, this is not replacing, but I would like to give Shaq another shot at Steel with like a real script and like a real budget and not make it some stupid because he fit the character very well. It was a very John Henry Irons. He kind of fit that, but he got a horrible movie and it was just such a piece of crap that it was laughed at forever. But I thought he was give him a legit shot at that role. Like legit.
Gotcha. Question number 3. We mentioned the term earlier as third quarter men. That's us because we're older. What has us concerned about these younger men? I will say it. I mean, and I know that the phones have kind of taken over our lives, but put the phone down. My goodness. Like, have conversations with people. Like, go meet people for real. Like, I think there's just too many that fall into their trap, and then they get advanced in age and they're wondering, like, well, why can't I meet anybody? Well, because you're like, I don't know, just meet them in person. It's better. I promise. I'm concerned about that, boys.
Don't be, man. They're going to have AI girlfriends soon. They'll be all set.
Well, I'm not worried about the AI girlfriend. I mean, they're going to make that part, but I mean, it's one attachment piece away from these Optimus robots for like us getting replaced as men from the ladies' perspective. Yeah. I was like, and they threw that at the WNBA court. If you want to know what I'm talking about, like, just the Optimus. There you go. Comes in multiple colors.
Oh, we're good for. That's it. Yeah. Lime green goodness. Penis.
Yeah. What's your concerns?
How old do you want me to get? Because I can get pretty old with this one. Manners.
Oh, manners. That is a good one.
No one says
they don't
please,
teach that in schools anymore.
Thank you. No one looks you in the eye. No one knows how to shake your hand anymore. It's like,
well, because
who taught you that? But who taught you manners?
Oh, my stepfather taught me manners.
Okay.
Yeah.
My grandmother mainly taught me.
You look me in the eye, you shake my hand. You say please. You say thank you. You say yes.
Don't talk with your mouth full. Use this fork.
Basic
do this.
manners.
Open the door for the ladies.
Basic.
My grandmother taught me.
Basics. Not even the hard stuff. Just basics.
Here's one for you. Since when did we put out a rule that says it's okay to have a dog and not clean up its shit?
Yeah, young dudes.
I'm sorry, I don't have to. That's beneath me to pick up my dog shit when I'm walking it. Yeah, then don't get a dog. I don't. If that repulses you, that whole concept, then don't get a dog. Because yes, that's your responsibility. Holy crap! I can't tell you how many people I see walking dogs and they're not picking up, and I'm staring at them when it's happening, like really, and they're okay.
Go away, boomer.
Fucking balls, bro.
I don't. Scoopy's just like, I don't know. It's like nothing. A diabolical. He
wants his dinner. His dinner's getting cold. He's annoyed.
No. A little bit.
We lost him in the Marvel talk.
You did lose.
He was
me
the first to answer, though.
I was. I needed to get it out of the way because I didn't want to listen to it.
But then he wandered off and never came back.
Yeah, I think, man, there's a lot. There's a lot. You guys have all said it, and it's encompassing. And what I would say is just in there as well. I think it's a lack of respect for females in general. I think you're talking about opening doors, and it's just the lack of respect they have towards their female peers, but even more so towards the mothers of their friends. Right? I mean, you never looked sideways at a woman when we were kids. You know what I mean? You get your ass kicked.
Oh, fucking stop. Yes. Yeah.
So they just don't have the respect. They have no respect for that. I don't know. But it makes us, we're third quarter men. We're
to your point,
Gen X. I mean, it's one of those things.
None of those kids have ever caught an ass whooping.
Yeah.
That's why.
That's true too.
Yeah. When we were kids,
they grew up in a much more sensitive generation. That's for sure. That's for sure. All right. Question number 4. What is a trait, and it's going to diverge off this too, and I apologize in advance. What is a trait that you admire most in your partner? We all have wives. What do you admire most about her?
Her independence.
Yeah.
I have a lot, but I love the fact. I mean, that's one of the main reasons that I got together with her then and still together with her 28 years later.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. Yeah, Jen's crazy independent. And yeah, she listen, man, she runs this fucking house.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say about Shannon. Like, Shannon holds everything together. Like, I show up and things are done and ready, and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like our bills get paid.
100%, bro.
Lights are on. You know what I mean?
100%. That is all her.
My dumb ass is in here doing this, and she's taking care of business. So yeah, she holds everything together. I could never.
Mine's just nice. She's legit nice. She's one of the nicer people you'll ever meet. And it's genuine. You would think it's not real, but over the years, everybody's like, yeah, she's so nice. Yeah, no, I know. I've married to her 20 years. She's just a nice person. So that was question number 4, but I'm going to 4B it. I'm gonna go ahead and go first on this one, and I'm gonna now take that to you guys. All right, Toast. Dude, you are crazy confident. And I always respect that.
I am.
Like, yeah, like you, like when you come across, you say the things. I love people like you because there's a lot of people on this planet. Like you always have to guess what they say. You always got like, what are you saying? What do you mean? Like with somebody like you, regardless, it's a confidence because you could literally just say, and I'm like, oh, well, I know what Toast is thinking. And it's such a brilliant thing. So I love that.
I wouldn't say that it's brilliant. It gets me in a lot of fucking trouble, bro.
But it's awesome. Speaking of brilliant, I've always looked at Scoop as brilliant. He was always
what
the dude.
What the fuck are we doing here?
I know. Just let it go. You don't have to partake. I just said this was 4B. We've done this podcast now for almost 10 years. I'm just trying to tell you what my most favorite thing. We could do what I least like about you. That'll be a lot more questions. I'm just telling you. But just, yeah, over the years, just Scoop is one of the more brilliant people you'll meet. Like we've had this relationship for years and years and years, but I always respected the fact that like, I can't do what he does. I just can't do it. And he's so seemingly good at it. You know what I'm saying? It's just, yeah, I can do it. Yeah, this will work. Yeah, this is how it's done. It's just fascinating to watch. And Jenners, who I've gotten to know and known him in the past loosely, but over the course of the years, I consider him a friend. Bro, you're a compassionate dude, man. You're just like, you are a welcome addition. I've so enjoyed you joining us. Because it's just one of those things. It's just Jenners is there, and I'm like, he's just a nice dude, man. He's just a nice guy. So,
have you gotten a diagnosis or something?
Yeah, I don't know. Are you sick?
Like, what's going on, bro?
I'm not sick.
Okay. You're going to make it to the Notre Dame game?
Yeah, I'm fine. Okay. I'm not sick.
Right.
I'm telling you if I was sick.
I will tell you this. It was
how much that small bet you drink?
It was it was the double oaked.
Yeah, it was the double oaked.
Look, it was my 40th birthday party, and the guy stands up and he's talking about how he wants me to do his eulogy, and I'm like, fuck off. Like, what are we doing here?
Yeah.
Like,
well, it's 10 years ago. Almost 10 years ago to that. So there you go. I might tell you more. All right, you can partake or you don't have to partake. It doesn't seem like you guys are going to. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and do this song because, this question, because it's a fun question. What's the sexiest song ever created?
Wow, sexiest song.
Oh, and I got one more bonus question.
Like, I'm trying to think of like literally or like the sexiest arrangement or like the sexiest song itself.
You know me, man. I'm not gonna, I never typecast it.
I know.
Just take it where you want to.
Sexiest, like it's sexy, type.
I will go first on this one because I just think it's the anthem for like, what's about to happen if you're going and having a date and this song plays on the background. But I think the sexiest song of all time is Let's Get It On.
Let's Get It On. I knew you were going to say it because I was thinking the same thing. Yeah.
Okay, so there's Jenners and I have now answered that question. Let's get it on.
Yeah, see, that's the literal version.
You could go with Sexual Healing, Marvin Gaye.
Ooh, that's good. That's Mount Rushmore of sexiest songs of all time. I'm
right,
hot just slacking up.
I'll go in that version.
Smack that bitch up, Prodigy.
Oh yeah, there you go.
What a great song.
Perfection.
That's sexy in certain parts. Yes.
So I'm gonna go in that direction, but then we're going to switch this, and then we're gonna say what is the sexiest song.
Okay.
Right. So you're gonna have to answer the other way too.
Okay.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna go Lady in Red.
Okay. That's sexy. It's more wedding-ish. Mm-hmm. That's like we're about to dance with the Lady in Red.
Not my interpretation, but
okay. Now you're changing this to say sexy in terms of composition, right? Aren't you?
Yeah.
What's the sexy composition?
I'm going In Living Color.
It's a wonderful song.
That's like that whole
what a
composition.
Wonderful guitar player he is. And they came out in like wetsuits.
Yeah, I don't know what they were.
So funny.
That composition to me is just the sexiest damn thing.
Old school, anything Vivaldi is the sexiest composition. I think he's just a sexy composer in terms of classical. But in terms of like composition, I'm me, I'm a huge Jimmy Page fan. So many of Jimmy Page songs have sexy, and I've said it's because of Jimmy Page's composition. I know he like co-wrote songs too, which is what allowed John Bonham to be one of the greatest drummers of all time. Because he just had such great pockets to fill, and he filled them, right? But he would have never had those pockets if Jimmy Page didn't
on
make
that, though, how about Carter Buford? In the
you know what's funny?
In that same thing.
Correct.
Ooh,
Because I almost want to say Carter Buford drives more songs than John Bonham does. Like Led Zeppelin is like composition driven. Carter Buford, he has just a remarkable lane, but it's just I feel like he drives more songs for the Dave Matthews Bands, because if you've never heard Dave Matthews say, he plays guitar kind of like atypical. He plays it like a percussionist.
Yeah, right.
And you'll realize that if anybody.
Section.
You'll realize this too, because the way my band started was somebody came up and like, hey, I'd really like to learn how to play Crash and sing it to my girlfriend. I'm like, good luck with that. Because it's one of the more harder songs to sing along with, because it's
but he
so
said, I'll play it.
And you sing it.
And I sing it. There you go.
Lift up your skirt and show your world to me. Is that what we're talking about?
Oh, that's a sexy song too. Just that part. Crash into me.
Oh, so good.
Lift up your skirt and show your world to me. Mm-hmm.
That's an incredible.
Show your world. And he says it twice too. In case you didn't hear him, it's like he says it twice.
Yes, he does.
He repeats
Yes, he
it.
Does.
Smart man.
I'll be honest. I'll go a different direction, like instrumentalist. So just growing up, but man, dude, like David Sanborn. Who recently passed away. I mean, old school jazz stuff.
Yeah.
Like, dude, like you give me a great old school jazz trio, sax, bass, pianist, little hi-hat or something. I'm like, bro, like, yeah, that shit just
can listen to it for hours.
Fucking give me a goddamn. I'll start smoking cigarettes again with that shit.
God, yeah, you used to smoke cigarettes.
Yeah, right? Like a lifetime ago. Oh yeah, a lifetime ago.
I know.
Yeah.
He would quit every 3 months, I think, for like 10 years.
Yeah. No, the final one was that Chantix shit. That fucking drug knocked it out.
So we had 5A.
I haven't thought about it since.
It's on the same topic. Scoop made it 5B, but I do have 5C. What's the last band shirt you wore and who was on it?
Band shirt
that you wore and who was on it? Yeah, that's the last question I got.
A few years ago, when I saw Metallica up in New York, I wore the shirt.
Oh, there you go.
I think the last,
I don't know if I own a band shirt.
Yeah.
Probably owned a Zeta shirt, though. That'll count.
Oh, I do? Okay, so I'll give you, we found when we were cleaning out the closet, we were having the closet redone, cleaning stuff out, found a bunch of old Zeta shirts.
There
and
you
I have
go.
the old Lincoln Park shirt, the one that just said "Shut up" when I'm talking to you across the front.
Nice.
Oh, that's an amazing shirt. I need to order this.
Mm-hmm.
Seriously.
Old Zeta shirt.
I think it was a Bob Marley shirt.
Oh, that's cool. That's iconic. I would own both of those shirts. Shut up when I'm talking to you and a Bob Marley shirt.
Listen.
Honestly, I don't own a band shirt. Can't remember ever having a band shirt, so it's going to be my own. Last shirt I wore was a release shirt. So
yeah, I thought about that, but
not a classic answer.
Bob Marley shirt.
I'm impressed walking around by the amount of kids that are wearing Nirvana tour shirts, Guns N' Roses. I'm like, have you even heard them? But I mean, I love the fact you're wearing the shirts.
Yeah, you got to thank Spencer's for that because they kept that alive.
Is that what it is?
Spencer's, oh yeah, it's all those shirts.
It's
all these
got
Gen
a
X shirts.
Nirvana hoodie. She loves it.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
I saw somebody. I went to drop off some stuff at UPS store today, and there was a kid in there, and he was maybe 17 or 18, and he had a Deftones shirt on.
There you go, right?
Bro,
yeah. Like
if you're
like, I felt like, you ever heard them? If you have any idea who they are,
bro, if you're a kid right now, if you're a kid around that age and you're walking out and you have like old school Jordan 1s, right? Those Air Force, like you have the original Jordans, right? When we were, that was even before our time, pajama pants and like a Nirvana hoodie, you are like, you're it, bro. Like you are the quintessential
pajama
cool.
pants, bro. Love them. I still got a pair.
Oh my goodness. I that's the one thing that does bother me. I'm like, bro, you're wearing pajamas to a mall. Like, what are you doing?
Bro, we're the generation that wear cargo shorts everywhere. What the fuck?
Zubas? Remember when Zubas?
Oh, Zubas.
I know. You had beautiful
pockets.
Yeah, those are gigantic pockets. Yeah, so we don't have to wear a man purse.
I still rock a couple.
You notice that? The cargo shorts go away. Now guys are wearing man purses.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Exactly. LeBron James.
Because they don't have enough pockets.
I know. They had
Bring
the
back the cargo shorts.
Down by the side of your knees.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
What was that? Old Navy, man. They had you get cargo shorts there for like $9.99. It was
all right. Let me ask you. That's a good question because you just talking about man purses.
They weighed 47 pounds.
Like, let's be honest here.
How
let's
heavy
be honest.
was that material?
The heaviest snaps in the world.
God.
Made it a canvas.
You couldn't walk through a metal detector without those things setting off.
I got a legit question. I know girls will spend ungodly amounts of money on a purse. Ungodly amounts of money. As a man, if we have to wear a man purse, like, what is your spending limit on a purse?
I got one, bro. I spent like $30 on it.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not spending hundreds of dollars on a purse.
No, they have them. You can spend hundreds of dollars on them.
Really? On man purses?
Oh, yes, on the Merce. Yeah, you can.
But it just goes to show you, because probably the one purse that's is specifically designed for a man, probably the highest you could spend is probably like a couple $100. But meanwhile, for women, it's thousands and thousands.
Yeah.
I'm not spending $1,000 on a purse. I'll spend $300 on whiskey, though.
Yes, you will.
Of course you will.
Yeah, you will.
We all have our limits.
All right. Are we done?
What are we naming this?
Oh, yeah. What are we naming this thing?
We've got the double oaked.
Okay.
I wish it was Bethune. Costco size moisturizer.
Okay.
Hold the diaper bag and wear a headset. And then my 3 favorites: the Jolly Green Giant, Unbelievable, and Little Rock Hillary.
Yeah, I had Little Rock Hillary written down too. I'm not gonna lie.
I actually wrote that down.
I think I know we don't go politics, but Little Rock Hillary, I'm kind of liking that one.
Well, I mean, it's
Knock some cobwebs off the old scooter and make some
That's gotta sound like her.
There she is.
Like the
Little Rock
first
Hillary.
words does. It does. Kind of sounds like her.
Yeah, that's my vote, bro.
okay. I'm there.
That
too.
or Unbelievable. Which
Yeah.
is also
Unbelievable.
outstanding.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Little Rock Hillary it is.
Beautiful. All right. All right. There. Yeah, I guess that's the show. As always, go Canes.
Hey, next week it is the month of football.
Yes.
For your Miami Hurricanes. We have made it, gentlemen. We've made it back to football season. Camp starts today.
Yes.
Camp starts today. Incredible. Let's go.
And if you noticed anything different about the show, just reach out to us in the comments. As always, Bange.